hi, y'all. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back.
So, this is going to be our part 2 of the Bellaire House in Ohio. So, if you have not listened to part 1, go do that.
You will be very lost if you don't.
Maybe not, but you'll be missing a lot of context and a lot of hopefully entertaining spiraling about historical accuracy.
Yeah, you're going to miss a lot of Jordan's rants. So you'll be like medium confused.
Yeah. You'll miss the importance of integrity when it comes to the research of a story.
Damn right.
Yes. And there is some ghost stuff in the previous episode as well. So you will be missing the context of who we are talking about with the owner of the house, because obviously she plays a very big role in this. So go check that out. We split the episode in 2, so the last episode should be about an hour, and this section has about the same amount of pages, so it should be about another hour. Yeah. So, like we said, quick little recap. We talked about the Bellaire House last episode, which is in Bellaire, Ohio, and it is a house reportedly built in 1847 by the Hetherington family. Several of them died in the household, and allegedly Edwin, the youngest surviving member of the direct family, held seances which opened a bunch of portals.
11 portals.
Yes,
it was the number. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe more.
Yeah.
And that has contributed to a lot of unexplained paranormal activity. There were other reasons given in the book that I have been citing for paranormal activity, but I feel like we kind of tore that apart a little bit.
We did.
Yeah. Not to say that it was all wrong, but just from my own personal research, not likely.
Harder to substantiate.
Yes.
Than the rest.
I would have given some grace had it not been for the blatant misinformation.
I would give no grace, ever.
And that's that on that. Hopefully that was enough of a recap. If you listened to the previous episode and have now waited 2 weeks, you remember what we're talking about. So we are going to jump right into it with the spooky stuff after a very quick explanation of the layout of the house.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is going to help a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So the inside covers of the books actually have the floor plan of the house, like printed on the inside.
Oh. I
covers.
really enjoy floor plans. I don't know if that's weird, but
Yeah.
like they just, I don't know. I like seeing it.
It was helpful. It was pretty cool. There was no key, and so like there was stuff that was like color coded and was obviously like a piece of furniture or a fireplace or something.
Yeah.
But there was no key, so I didn't know what any of it was.
They're just colorful.
Yeah, but the rooms were all labeled, which was helpful. It had the first floor and the second floor. So here's a brief layout so that you can picture where we are in the context of the stories. So there's a basement, and then on the first floor, you enter into the foyer, which is where the staircase is. If you turn to the right, you have the living room.
Okay.
But if you continue straight back, you come to a short hallway, which will continue to the kitchen. But if you turn right at the hallway, you'll be in the former dining room, which is now used as the seance room.
Okay.
Now, upstairs will lead you to a short hallway with 5 doors. 1 ahead and 2 on each side. The first on the left is the Emily Davis bedroom.
Okay.
Then is the bathroom. The door straight ahead takes you to the master bedroom, which they now call the Edwin Hetherington room.
Okay.
If you remember from last episode, that's the room Kristen was attacked in with her dog Bella.
Yes, okay.
Next to that is the altar room, and then finally the study, which has the staircase that takes you up to the attic.
Oh, okay.
So there's technically 4 stories to this house. Zillow has the square footage at 2,700. So pretty nice place.
Yeah.
That she got for foreclosure.
Yeah, for 45, 35.
Yeah. Somewhere around
Yeah.
there. So that is the layout of the house. And now we're going to get to what I promised last time, the exorcism.
Woohoo!
Okay.
I don't often cheer for exorcisms like that. That was weird, but I'm excited.
I mean, it's better than like not having an exorcism, I guess.
Yeah. If there's a demon up in there, you gotta have an exorcism.
Yep. Okay. So, again, this story is going to make me question the timeline of Kristen's story.
All right.
Okay. So, at the end of what I'm about to recap for you. She says the experience was what led to her opening the Bellaire House as an afterlife research center when TV producers started reaching out to her about filming in the house. Okay? Mm-hmm. But at the beginning of this story, when she meets this bishop I'm going to talk about, she talks about his first time at the house and says, quote, he hadn't watched any of the TV shows in which the house was featured because he didn't want them to influence his personal thoughts about the property. Mm-hmm. Do you see where I'm coming from here?
Yeah. There's some time issues with her.
I said, well, your writing is influencing my personal thoughts, Kristen, because your math keeps not mathing. I want to talk to her editor. Like, who's not catching these blatant contradictions?
Yeah. I don't think the math has mathed a single time.
No, and I want it to.
I do too.
I want to be on her side, but she's not helping her case with this book.
Help us help you.
Yeah. Come on, Kristen. Let's sit down. Let's write out a timeline.
Yes.
I promise it will help with your next book.
For sure.
Okay. Anyway. So we know that even before they moved out in 2009, Kristen had been having friends and paranormal investigators come to the house to conduct EVP sessions and seances to try and get answers about what was going on.
Yes.
So through this, she built up a network of friends in the paranormal research world.
That makes sense.
And it was via those connections that she got in touch with Kat Lang, Director of Paranormal Clergy, and Bishop James Long, who, at the present time of recording, is actually an archbishop.
Oh.
He got promoted.
Good for him.
Of the United States Old Catholic Church. This is not the Roman Catholic Church.
Okay.
This is another group that schismed from the Holy See in 1870.
Oh, I had no idea.
Today, they're pretty aligned with the Episcopal Church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old Catholics. Huh.
Yes. They go by a couple different names, but that's one of the common ones, so...
I would go with OG Catholic.
Okay, so by 2015, Kristen has stopped renting the house out. Mm-hmm. So she gets in contact with Kat Lang and Bishop Long, and they come to investigate the house for themselves. That first time, the bishop felt demonic energy that he equated to other houses he's been at. They got EVPs in the Edwin Hetherington room.
Okay.
Saying, quote, Bishop, leave, demon, dark.
Ooh.
Yeah, end quote. The bishop was also pushed when he got to the top of the stairs.
I don't want to be pushed there.
Yeah, luckily he did not fall down them, but it was obvious that something like wanted to push him down the stairs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He might get that a lot in his line of work, you know.
Yeah. So together they work out a plan to host a 2-day fundraiser event at the house. So they'll sell tickets to researchers where they can spend the night at the house conducting investigations, and then Bishop Long will hold lectures on demonology, angelology, and combating possession.
Huh. Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
So the tickets sell out in 4 hours.
Yeah.
And they raise $1,700 for homeless people.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So everything's going according to plan with the investigations, but they keep getting responses mentioning the bishop before he gets there, including a clear EVP that just said, I hate the bishop.
Oh. I love the directness. I will say that. No subtext. I hate the bishop.
Communication is key.
It is.
So the bishop arrives and they have a session with him. The entity they're in contact with starts targeting Kristen specifically with information that nobody else should know, including a conversation she just had in the driveway with her husband on the phone with no one else around.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So after that session, because she feels very targeted.
Yeah.
Kristen takes Bishop Long into the Edward Hetherington room and locks the door behind them. Mm-hmm. And she says she needs to conquer her fear of the house and the entity that attacked her and Bella. So he agrees to draw the entity out and confront it. And so he begins a rite of exorcism, praying in Latin. Okay. So Kristen is sitting across from him, and she watches as the static-filled cloud emerges again. And the spirit box that they set up starts talking to them.
Uh-oh.
And it starts mocking Kristen about Bella, who has since passed because it's been like multiple years.
Yeah, true. Oh.
And then it just starts chanting demon over and over.
It's not good.
No. So the energy is like ramping up and
yeah.
And, she's like trying to talk to the bishop and he's like fully in it, not responding to her and just praying in Latin.
Kristen, you're braver than I am.
So behind her, the bedroom door, which remember had been
locked. Yeah.
Yeah. It starts to slowly just creak open.
No, thank you.
And it opens while the bishop is continuing to pray and battle against this demonic energy. And then suddenly the door just slammed shut, like as hard as you could slam the door. And the energy instantly disappeared.
Huh, okay.
So she was like, okay, he kicked it
He's
out.
Gone, yeah,
it's gone. So after that, the bishop was so tired that he had to leave the event. It had drained him so much.
Yeah.
But Kristen explained everything to his assistant, Kat Lang, who decided to move to Bellaire to help Kristen with the house.
Moved there?
Yes.
Wow.
So together they opened it as an afterlife research center.
Huh. That's impressive.
It's a hell of a commitment, yeah.
Yeah, I've never met anyone, I guess, except for my husband, and been like, I will move to a different city for you. And I moved 40 minutes up the road.
So that's a pretty good testament to the fact that these, like, if you are there and you are experiencing these things, you are fully convinced.
Yeah,
yes,
it's legit.
Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't just like, oh, I heard a whisper on a recorder that sounded like this word maybe.
Yeah.
Like, no, there's actual
clear.
shit going on here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the house today still operates as a tour site. If you were wondering, it has a 4.2 rating on Google.
Oh, good for them.
From 33 reviews.
Okay.
The comments are pretty divided. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Welcome to the internet.
Yeah. Some people say that they got no activity at all and that it's a scam. Others swear that they get data every time that they visit, and they will swear by it and come back multiple times. Side note, if you are one of these people listening, please send me some of your videos and EVPs because I would love to see them.
Yeah. Well, and I think, some people are definitely more in tune with these types of things than others.
Yeah.
Like, from my experience or lack thereof, I don't think I'm very in tune with this. So I could see me going and just being like, okay, it's a house. I don't feel anything. Doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah.
Just me personally didn't feel it.
Like, it's not like you were... Like, when you pay to go there, it's not like you're paying the ghosts to, like, come out and entertain you.
I paid for a ghost experience.
Yeah, like...
You get what you get.
If they're going to show up, they're going to show up, and if they don't, then they don't.
It's like if you go on a whale watching tour.
Exactly,
Like, the whales aren't on the clock.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Okay. So some of the reviews also complain about the state of the house. So the exterior, like from the pictures that I have seen, the exterior isn't kept up. So a lot of the paint is peeling off, which means that the siding is open to rot.
Oh.
And I understand, like, wanting to keep the spooky house vibe on the outside. But the problems continue inside. So there's water damage to the ceilings. A couple of the comments said that, like, the air wasn't running. So it was just, like, really humid and hot. And there were, like, like bugs and stuff inside.
Yeah. Which I'm, like, a ghost might be trying to talk to me. And I'm so miserably humid. I'm like, I cannot with you right now. Like,
but can you show up just so I can get, like, a cold spot, please?
I would love it.
So the attic no longer has power because the leaky roof made the wiring dangerous.
And that was the problem when she first moved in, I remember.
Yeah. And then, also several windows are broken, which is, like, fully visible on the pictures. They're still like that.
Oh.
And they're shoddily, like, boarded up with tape and cardboard and stuff.
Oh. Yeah.
Which doesn't make for a safe environment when you're having people pay to sleep there.
Yeah. Oh, they're sleeping there. I forgot.
I mean, you can choose to stay up all night, but most people like sleep for a couple hours at least.
I'm not, no.
So, if none of this is a deterrent to you and you want to visit, you have a couple of options.
All right, let's hear them.
So, there is a 2-hour tour option, which can be guided or self-guided. That's $45 a person.
Okay.
You can have an overnight stay for $500 or a weekend stay for $995, and they can also accommodate longer stays.
Okay. Wonder what the longest stay has ever been.
She mentioned a couple people who stayed for like a week, and I think one woman she said stayed for like 2 weeks.
That is too long.
That woman had something else going on.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not getting into it, but okay. So if you are a professional filming company or network, it's $1,000 per day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want Kristen Lee to appear for an interview, that's an extra $350.
Okay.
Nobody is allowed on the property without another person present.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You cannot bring alcohol or cannabis.
Okay.
You also cannot bring Ouija boards, remains, haunted objects, or anything to complete a ritual or demonic summoning.
Well, there's enough going on at this house. We don't need to bring in outside stuff.
Yeah. They also occasionally host events or special lectures.
Huh.
If this sounds like your kind of time, visit BellaireHouseTours.com.
All right.
Yeah.
I probably will not.
Maybe if we're ever in the area, we could do that 2-hour daytime tour.
Yeah. Okay. I got $45.
Yeah. Just to say that we did.
Yeah. It's content. We need to report back.
It's a life experience.
And that.
So let's get into the ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay. Buckle the fuck up.
That was my buckle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're going to start with the Gray Man.
Okay.
We mentioned him last episode.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. She wakes up middle of the night, guy's sitting next to her.
Plus, there have been multiple gray men mentioned on this podcast.
Yeah. This is the Bellaire Gray Man.
Okay.
So, as a reminder, he is described as a tall man in old-fashioned clothing and with a flat cap similar to the old miners' caps, like not the steel helmets, but like the leather ones where they like you put the candle at the front, but it's like a flat cap, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Like that. So he has facial hair of some sort and a long, thin face and is, quote, commonly described as looking like Abraham Lincoln.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Distinct? That's distinct, yes. Yeah. So Kristen never makes any assumption in her book as to who he could be. Mm-hmm. Not even to guess, like, is this a miner who died below the house or anything? But I was rereading this and I saw the part about people saying he looks like Abraham Lincoln. Mm-hmm. And when I was doing my insane deep dive of history research, I did find a photo of Jacob Hetherington.
Eyebrow raise.
It's dated 1887.
Mm-hmm.
So he's about 73 here. But look at this and tell me what you think. Tell me if this is a man who does or does not look like Abraham Lincoln.
All right, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I will be rating this 7 years ago.
Uh-huh.
That dude looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Right?
Like, an Abraham Lincoln who has not had to, like, deal with the whole Civil War and,
I mean, he looks like he could be Abraham Lincoln's younger brother.
Yeah. If Lincoln had just been able to stay a lawyer and, be chill or whatever.
And box, yeah.
Yeah, and like wrestle alligators, I think he also did. Crazy stuff. Anyway, this isn't a Lincoln podcast.
No, but
yeah.
I've convinced myself that the Gray Man is Jacob Hetherington. I did not read this anywhere. I've just convinced myself.
If someone showed me that and they were like, "Hey, here's a picture of Abraham Lincoln when he was young," I'd be like, "Okay,
yeah,
that tracks."
Yeah, I think we've cracked it wide open.
Done. Another mystery solved.
You're welcome, Kristen. If you ever listen to this, I'm so sorry. Okay, so other people have seen him around the property, okay?
Okay.
And once, Kristen said he even followed her home to the townhouse that she was renting after she'd moved out of Bellaire House.
Okay, that's a bit odd.
Yeah, she was sitting on her front porch trying to decide on what to do with the house when he just appears in her driveway and looks at her before just walking away.
My guy.
Yeah, which also, like, to me, that's an extra little bit of evidence that it is Jacob Hetherington because he built the house and she's the current owner. If it was just a random miner, like, why is he going to follow her home?
That makes sense.
You know?
But also, I mean, like, dude, I try to keep work at work. Coming to my home.
So next on our list of ghosts, again, a little bit of a recap of Lyde, Eliza, and Edwin Hetherington. Mm-hmm. These are Jacob Hetherington's wife and 2 grandchildren. Mm-hmm. 2 of his grandchildren. So purportedly, they all still reside in the home. Kristen insists on leaving a seat at each seance open for Edwin. Oh. And he regularly communicates with them or facilitates bringing other spirits forward to communicate. Mm-hmm. Because remember, she said that he had seances and stuff all the time after his sister Lyde died.
Yes.
So she greets him every time as the primary communicator in the house and will ask him to get permission from Lyde to hold a seance. She was the head of the household for decades, after all.
I like that. It's a good idea to start respectful, you know?
Mm-hmm. So this was a weird little bit. Kristen could never find a photo of Edwin. Neither did I. I didn't really look, but I didn't come across one.
Okay.
But she felt so connected to him through all of their interactions, and she wanted to know what he looked like. So she asked him to show himself to her.
Ooh.
And then she later had a dream in which she was visited by a man who had reddish hair and bright blue eyes. And she woke up being like, I think that was Edwin. But she had no reason to believe that, you know, like, this is just a normal dream. I've been thinking about him.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
My brain supplied me a random man, you know?
She still got that psychologist, you know.
Yeah. But she's doing research and going through records and stuff, and she found, which I also found, I can confirm this. Well, and okay, here's an extra bit of a point in her favor. So what she wrote about was that she found a record that listed his eye color as blue, which the man in her dream had bright blue eyes.
Yes.
And she was like, I know this does not confirm anything,
Yeah.
but it leads me to believe that that's who was in my dream. I found his draft registration card, which confirms his eyes were blue, but also that his hair was red.
I knew it.
Yeah. So point in her favor about Edwin.
Yeah.
Here's a point against her about Edwin.
Oh, okay. Boo.
I read an article by somebody who said that they tried to find any substantiated claims to back up the fact that Edwin did seances and got into the occult and stuff after Lyde's death. And as far as he could tell, the only source that Kristen had for that was after she moved to Bellaire, she had to get her glasses fixed. And so she went to the optometrist in Walmart. Mm-hmm. And while she was there waiting for them to fix her glasses, she got to talking with an older local man. She told him what house she had just moved into. And he told her that he had memories of a guy who used to live there who was like a bit of a seer and like did some spooky stuff. But that's it. It's just this one guy from Walmart.
Okay, so random stranger at the Walmart. It's not the best source.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, don't get me wrong. You can get some great local folklore from random old people. But if
and
there's
anyone at Walmart.
Nothing else to back it up.
Yeah.
So, might just be like pinning this spooky idea onto the memory of this guy.
Yeah, I mean, at a minimum, I would like her to have gotten the contact information for the man at Walmart and maybe circled back with him and gotten, you know, a little more concrete stuff, and like maybe he knows a guy and they
interviewed any other old people.
Yeah, anyone else at the Walmart, cashiers, bagger, etc.
Anybody else from the 60s who would remember Edwin. I guess the 50s. He died in 62. Okay. So that's all I have for the Hetheringtons.
Okay.
Now, my next bullet point, I'm going to try and speed through it, but I do have a trigger warning for it for sexual assault.
Okay.
So if that is a trigger for you, maybe skip ahead 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm going to try and get through it. So there is allegedly an incubus in the house who has assaulted investigators.
Ooh.
Yeah. Multiple people have described feeling themselves being penetrated, including one woman who she was there with a big investigating group, including her husband. She woke up in the morning to the feeling while sleeping in the Emily Davis room. It was so lifelike and detailed, she thought it was her husband next to her in bed getting frisky in the morning.
Ooh.
So she kind of like rolls over, you know, like let him do whatever, blah, blah, blah. Until she later rolled over and saw that he had left the room. So she went downstairs and found him in the kitchen and adamant that he had been down there for over an hour alone.
Fuck that.
Yeah. A different male investigator during a seance said that he was channeling the experiences and emotions of being raped so strongly that he had to leave the house. He was so uncomfortable and distraught by it.
Okay, remember when I said I have $45, we can do the tour? Redacted.
Like I've heard of like people talking about like, oh, you know, like an incubus or whatever is haunting this place.
I don't really know anything about
fucking
incubus.
There's that scene in Ghostbusters where Dan Aykroyd gets that blowjob from a ghost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, fun fact, maybe we'll do an episode on this later. Dan Aykroyd grew up in a haunted house, like a family generational haunted house.
Shut up.
And said that was based on real experience.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, like...
I'm listening, Dan.
But, like, I've never heard of somebody being, like, penetrated by
yeah,
ghost.
no.
So...
No, I've heard
this
of...
was very unsettling.
Yeah, push and you know, or held down or something, but
or even, like, fondled. But not... But, yeah.
Oh, man, that poor lady. Yeah.
Just so weird. Like, who's gonna believe you? And just, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
It's not like you can report that.
Yeah.
Well, just, yeah.
She could leave a Google review and that's it. Like,
I would just tell myself I was dreaming and just forget about it to live my life. You know?
Yeah, I think you would have to be able to, like, compartmentalize that and just put that in a box in your brain and put that box away.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's that, and now we can move on. So let's go to the basement, okay? That was a general overview of the house. Now we're going to go to the basement ghosts. So, reminder that the basement is home to a portal in the wall where the mine entrance is supposedly buried. Mm-hmm. There is a ghostly snake that is seen slithering across the floor.
Again, no thank you.
Along the wall and between the stairs and the furnace. It's described as a snake made out of smoke or vapor, and it never makes a move to any people. Kristen herself views it as like a protective spirit that's like, I guess, doing the rounds in the basement, keeping you safe, but it still creeps people out.
Alive or ghost, flesh or smoke, snakes creep me out.
Yeah, just seeing that movement like on the floor would freak me out. If I'm already in the dark, you know?
Yep. Mm-mm. Yeah.
So there is allegedly a spirit who likes to stay behind the water heater, but is curious about investigators. They often feel like poked or tapped, not maliciously, but just like out of curiosity.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, are you real? What are you? Yeah. Like, just a little tap.
Like, you're there to investigate them. They're also investigating you.
Yeah, yeah. It's very funny. Like, in the world where some ghosts are just places where, like, the veil of time is thin, and so it's, like, two times existing concurrently in a space. I'm imagining that it's, like, two investigators poking each other.
And I was just imagining, like, if we had this parallel ghost universe, and I'm now imagining, like, there's a ghost podcast talking about people's encounters with humans or paranormal investigators or what, like, just opposite.
I would love to listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is another entity behind the furnace. That one feels more malicious.
All right.
And will sometimes venture out of the basement.
Oh.
And then Kristen also had an experience with a woman down in the basement. She had been leading her on a tour of the house, and the woman told her that she had a connection of some sort to Lilith, who is considered the mother of demons.
Yeah.
And at that moment, the light bulb above them exploded and showered them in glass.
And thank you for coming.
Yeah, she was like, I did not hear from her again. She was not invited back.
No.
So the attic is very active.
Well, that's where the father of one of her sons was spending time, and he was getting real weird and scary.
Yep. There is at least one more portal up there.
Okay.
Maybe more. So some supposed spirits who have been communicated with there. Captain John Fink. From the last episode. Former slaves who hid in the eaves as part of the Underground Railroad.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Servants who lived in the house. And a malicious entity that has stated on several occasions it wants to kill Kristen and harm others in the house.
That's not fun.
Yeah. She doesn't often go up in the attic.
No.
And she never goes in the basement.
Well, that and the wiring. I mean, the attic is zero draw for me.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, good.
So people hear humming and disembodied voices up here, especially by the windows. The attic is also an active spot for the most famous spirit of the Bellaire House.
Okay.
Emily Davis.
Oh, of the Emily Davis room.
Mm-hmm. So there may be two beings named Emily Davis, just as a coincidence. An adult woman who knew Jacob Hetherington in life. And the other, the more famous one, presents as a small child with dirty blonde hair and in a white dress. So Kristen's research has led her to believe she's actually a descendant of Jacob Davis and that a girl named Emily Davis did drown in the Ohio River.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. You know how I feel about Kristen's research at this point.
Yes. Big fan.
But I was so drained that I did not bother trying to track this claim down.
Well, it's understandable. And
I was in too deep.
Yeah, everyone who's listened to part 1 of this episode, they get that. You can only research so much, so
yeah.
We'll let one Emily Davis slide.
Yeah. So you may have noticed that I said Emily Davis presents as a small child.
I did notice that, and I thought that's odd.
Yeah. So she's actually an unclassified entity, meaning likely not the ghost of a dead human.
Ooh.
She can shapeshift, take different forms,
Rude.
and is known to manipulate people to drain their energy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No. She takes the form that most people view as harmless
A child, yeah.
in order to lower their guard and gain their trust or lull them into a false sense of security.
And that's why you shouldn't trust just any children in general. Yeah. Just to be safe.
Yeah.
They might be a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creepy. I don't like the idea of, like, I need everything to have its role and be like in its, like, I don't want the basement ghost following me to other parts of the house. You're a basement ghost. You live in the basement behind the water heater or whatever, and you are a little girl ghost. You stay a little girl ghost. Just, we live in a society of order.
Fit in your cube, don't leave it.
Come on, ghosts.
Okay, so remember I mentioned the malicious entity in the attic?
I recall.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
So Emily is led by that one. It's kind of like the big dog of the playground of the whole house.
Okay.
So Emily is kind of like, she thinks, stuck under that one.
Oh.
Yeah. This bigger one that's even darker than her and possibly demonic.
Yeah.
And so Emily is led by it to harm people.
Oh.
She has, on several occasions, gotten people and children close to jumping out of the windows in the attic.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
One instance was in 2008 when her son Lane was a young child. Kristen was sick. She had the flu at the time, to the point that she was living on the ground next to the toilet, just waiting to throw up again. And so she's just listening to her son and Bella in the house. And all the doors and windows were locked, so she wasn't worried because he was old enough not to need constant adult supervision, until she realized that it had been quiet for several minutes. And he nor Bella were not answering her calls.
Uh-oh.
So she jumps up, starts searching the house for them, when suddenly a voice whispered to her, "Attic."
A helpful ghost.
I just gave myself goosebumps.
I know, right? I've had goosebumps multiple times.
So the door to the attic was kept locked, but she ran to the study and saw it had somehow been opened. So she runs up the stairs and sees her son standing on the windowsill, claiming that he's going to fly.
Oh my God.
So she grabs him, yanks him back, immediately has a panic attack.
Yeah.
And then calls her mom and goes to stay with her.
Yeah. And did it say, like, where Bella was? Because she couldn't hear Bella either.
It didn't, no.
Okay. I feel like... sorry, goosebumps again.
Yeah. It's just,
I feel like that entity, knew, like, that was its chance. She was sick, not as vigilant, vulnerable.
The other son, Nicholas, I think his name was, he's... like, probably at his dad's or something.
Yeah. It was like, this is the time to attack. Like, this is calculated.
Yeah.
Oh.
On another occasion, she had let several neighborhood kids in to play video games with her son. And when she went to check on them, they were in the process of climbing out of one of the bedroom windows onto the roof of the wraparound porch.
No, boys. No.
So she quickly got them all back inside, locked the window, and when she asked why they had thought that was a good idea, they told her that a little girl in a white dress had told them to go out and play on the roof.
Damn it, Emily.
What do you do with that? Like,
yeah.
Sorry, kids, don't listen to the creepy ghost that lives in my house. You guys want to come downstairs for some bagel bites? Like,
who wants to spend the night?
God.
Can you imagine, like sharing that with the parents of those other, because you're going to tell them.
Yeah, right? Yeah, or
you don't want the kid to just say it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So listen, a little something happened
Never going to that
while
house
they were
again.
having video game time.
I want to talk with one of those kids, like today.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're in their 20s now. Like,
Yeah.
do you remember this? Do you remember this little girl?
Well, and just, like, what did she say, and what did that feel like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because obviously...
I want to know how old they were exactly. Because,
Yeah.
like, at some point, if your friend says to jump off a bridge, you're smart enough not to jump off the bridge.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So how
And
old
the
were
same
they?
as, like, when it was just him up there, and, like, he's old enough to be on his own. He's old. He knows he can't fly.
Yeah.
He's not a toddler.
Okay, I don't know how old he was. 2008. I don't know. He was at least 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't put the full quote in, but the full quote was, "I'm Buzz Lightyear. I'm going to fly."
Oh.
Which is heartbreaking.
Yes.
Ugh.
How dare that entity use Toy Story? Rude. Also, like, Disney gonna get you.
Okay. So we've gone through the specific, like, rooms. Now we're going to go on to just some general experiences. Okay. Continuing with the experiences with Emily Davis.
Okay. Emily is a troublemaker.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of mad that there's a room named after her.
Well, they did that because they were trying to, like, appease her. And she was like, I like this room. It has a nice view. And they were like, okay, that can be your room now.
Oh.
You know?
Interesting. The plot thickens.
So their groundskeeper had a weird experience with her. Mm-hmm. So his name is Jeff, but everyone calls him the Goat.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So he would occasionally help out by meeting tour groups for check-in if Kristen or whoever couldn't.
Yeah.
And he started to feel like Emily was purposefully trying to freak him out.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like Emily.
Well, but, like, until she tried to manipulate you, she would be really nice and friendly and, like, cute to you, right? So, like, he had a good relationship with her. And then he felt like it switched and she was trying to scare him. So she would make cold winds move through the house when he was there alone. She would slam doors. And so he thought that she had started following him home because he started hearing footsteps in his attic. Things were moving around, including his blankets being yanked.
This is the second blanket yanking we have had
and
on this podcast.
We've established it's a dick move.
Yes. Number 1. I am having cozy time. But,
It's just rude.
It is.
Okay, so similar to Lane's dad, he starts becoming irritable.
Yeah.
And it starts affecting his day job.
Uh-huh.
So when Kristen hears about all this, she's like, okay, we have to figure this out. And she decides to test if it really is Emily that's following him home.
Mm-hmm. How do you test for that?
So she gets a team set up to investigate at Bellaire House to try to communicate with Emily. And at the same time, she'll go to Goat's house and try to talk to her and see if they get a response and if the entity can actually be in 2 places at once.
Oh.
And also because Kristen has kind of a rapport with her.
Uh-huh.
And so she can, like, recognize if
when
it's
Emily versus another. Okay.
And, like, she knows her energy or whatever.
Yeah.
So the night started off slow with the Bellaire team not recording anything. Mm-hmm. Kristen and the Goat made contact with Emily.
Okay.
And she confirmed that she had followed him home because, quote, he's her friend.
Friends don't follow friends home.
So he said that she couldn't live there with him. And suddenly she got very angry.
Oh.
And they got her voice saying, "Fuck you, Goat." And that was at 11:45 p.m. At the same time, the Bellaire team heard an upstairs door slam shut.
No.
And the energy in the house immediately shifted as though she'd returned to the attic.
Too many goosebumps. No. I'm having a lot of feelings.
Yeah.
For, like, first of all, Goat. You had to know that was not best thing to say.
I mean, what do you say to this fucking entity that has followed you home?
Wow.
You have to set the firm boundary.
I'm really flattered. And I cherish our friendship. Mm-hmm. ... And then
boundary.
And then you say something else there, like it's, you know,
it's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me. My house is not worthy of you, etc.
God, I don't know. Okay, moving on from Emily. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Please and thank you.
Like I mentioned earlier, several people have been pushed downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a comment of an investigator being pushed out of a chair at the seance table.
Oh.
There are reports and videos of bangs and knocking, sometimes intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
It's like responding to somebody
okay.
knocking. People have been scratched. There are reports of people entering trances or being possessed, experiencing total personality changes, and arguing with or verbally abusing their teammates.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a little intense, so minor trigger warning for self-harm. There was one story of a woman making breakfast for a full house of guests, and she started to make bacon.
Uh-huh.
And another investigator walked in to find her pouring hot grease down her own leg.
No.
Just fully in a trance. So they stopped her.
Oh, shit.
And she appeared to be in shock.
Yeah.
Insisting that she was fine.
Girl, no.
Refusing to go to the hospital despite her second-degree burns.
Oh.
So there was no follow-up on this story.
Oh, come on.
If they'd gotten her to a hospital or if she ever decided, like, hey, yeah, that was not a good thing that I did. And I'm just surprised she didn't get third-degree burns from hot grease.
Yeah.
That's all I have on that story.
Okay, I feel like I need to apologize to the listener because at this point I feel like a lot of these episodes is just me making noises. Of
that's okay.
Dismay and like, no.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I read that. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I burned myself on the iron today for a millisecond and it was miserable.
Yeah.
Pouring hot grease down your leg.
Yeah. On the flip side, there are instances of people being healed at Bellaire House. One story had a woman who was, for whatever reason, covered in sores and scratches.
Oh.
She's the one who I said had stuff going on.
Oh,
who stayed there for a while.
Okay.
And she took a bath her first day and emerged without any wounds.
What?
And Kristen literally says, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it for myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like biblical.
Yeah, no explanation. Another time, Kristen was leading a seance with a woman and began to get a splitting headache. The woman then revealed that she had a brain tumor and was receiving treatment for brain cancer.
Uh-huh.
She called weeks later to say that while she was still seeing her doctor, she hadn't felt any pain since the seance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so just weird.
Very weird.
Okay, so I have 2 more stories.
I appreciate the palate cleanser of the healing because I'm like, okay,
yeah.
We can do this.
Yeah, let's move on from the horrific things.
Yeah.
So I have 2 more stories. The next one is just weird, and I had to put it in here.
Okay.
Out of left field.
Unlike all the other things we've heard so far, which are like, okay.
Well, you'll understand in a minute.
Okay, yeah.
And then the last one is what I thought was the spookiest one.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We haven't even heard the spookiest.
Personal opinion, you know?
Okay. But I trust your opinion.
Okay, so here we go. The star people.
Star people.
The star people. So this is one of the weirder experiences in Kristen's book. Caught me off guard. They were conducting an investigation with a group in 2016 and made contact with entities who called themselves star people.
Okay.
Or in other words, aliens.
Uh-huh.
The people from the stars.
That tracks.
Remember what I said last episode about ley lines acting as guides for UFOs?
Fuck up.
And directing that energy?
Shut the fuck up. Enough goosebumps. Stop it.
So they believe that they had the right place, right time that night with the equipment that they had set up.
Yeah.
And made extraterrestrial contact.
Oh, jeez Louise.
They don't think that it was spirits because they never lost energy, and they spoke for 2 hours straight.
I would love to read the transcripts.
Right?
Like, about what?
Like, if you guys filmed all this, put it on YouTube, please.
Come on. This is what the internet is for.
Kristen, you put all that on YouTube. I'm going to forgive every single thing about your book. I will make a public apology.
Oh my God.
Listen, okay.
Kristen, this deal is too good to pass up.
All right. Are you ready? You're not ready. Are you ready?
Hang on. I'm trying to like situate myself in the chair and get in the right headspace.
Okay.
And I might cry. I don't know.
You're not ready. Okay. So like the beginning of any investigation, they start with asking baseline questions, right? To test like the truth and the strength of your signal and all that. So they asked who the current president was. Remember, this is 2016.
Okay.
And the answer came through the spirit box as Obama.
Okay.
So they started asking questions about the future to see if the star people could predict things.
Shut the fuck up. For like the 5th time I've said that.
When asked who would be the next president, the answer came through of not the woman. Then someone started asking how they could live long lives. You know, just get the wisdom of the aliens, you know. They said some stuff, and among those answers was the name Noah from the Bible, who reportedly lived a very long lifetime.
Yeah.
So Kristen asked if there would be another flood, and they said yes, in 2020. Do with that what you will. I'm not a natural disaster expert.
2020, famous for nothing happening at all.
Are you ready?
Oh. Okay, I'm ready.
But after that, someone asked what the next big disaster would be to kill a bunch of people. And the star people answered, quote, flu, 2019, affects many, live rural, stay inside, end quote. Erin is flailing for all the listeners. No. So
my leg shaving is pointless. I have so many goosebumps. All the hair is just coming back.
So somehow Kristen didn't mention COVID in her book. Like,
Kristen!
I mean, maybe she thought that was such an obvious connection that it wasn't worth pointing out. But yeah, the aliens told them about COVID-19.
I wonder, like, the people who were there for that when COVID started.
Yeah.
Because, I mean...
Do you think they spent the next 3 years, like, warning people, hey, I think there's a flu coming in 2019? Don't ask me how I know that.
Yeah. It's not from star people, okay? Don't even worry about it.
Like, what do you do with that information?
Yeah. I mean, I honestly feel like that would be one of those things, and it, like...
I'd buy a life jacket. I'd be waiting for the flood to come in 2020.
But I think I would... I don't want to say forget it, but, like...
Yeah, like write it off. Yeah.
You've done more talking with spirits and things, obviously, than I have. And, like, I'm sure you've heard things where you're like, okay, that's kind of weird, but it doesn't have any meaning for me right now, so, okay.
Well, usually it's, like, so general that you're like, okay, I could apply that to anything.
Yeah, it's like a horoscope. Like, that's oddly specific.
Hey,
Flu 2019, stay inside. What?
Hey, we're not done.
I need my skin needs a minute to recover.
There's one part left of the star people, okay?
Damn, these star people are intense. Oh my god.
I think, and I switched the order of these, okay? You could tell Kristen, like, thought the flu thing was the big thing. I think this is the big thing.
Oh, fuck.
Personally. But keep in mind, Kristen wrote this in 2021. I'm reading it to you now in 2026. So there was one more bit of future info shared on that night in 2016. On the topic of future predictions, someone asked if there was an impending war. The reply came, quote, human war, death, millions die, end quote. They then asked who was responsible for starting this war. And the spirit box said, Dawn. D-A-W-N. Kristen goes on to say that the meaning wasn't clear to any of them. Could be a metaphor, a reference to the time of day, or even someone named Dawn. However, is your head where my head immediately went? Because I'm not saying that aliens told these people that old Donnie J. Trump was going to be responsible for our current situation in the Middle East. But I'm not saying that. Yeah.
I wish the star people had like some tips.
Well, they did, but it was mostly love and harmony and music.
Okay, we've been trying that, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Not how to, like, achieve those things, just the importance of them.
We get it. I need something tangible. Next steps.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's...
Like, is that where your head went? Am I crazy?
Until when you spelled it, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
She's going to spell it the
which
female
they didn't
Dawn.
see it written down. She just assumed that was the spelling of the word. It said Dawn.
Okay.
But it's like an out loud voice from the spirit box.
And that was in 2016.
Yes.
When, I mean, even if a box had told me, oh yeah, no, Donald Trump's going to be president, I'd be like, okay, box.
Yeah.
Actually, I was taking it pretty seriously back then, but like,
So that was just weird. That was just a weird part of the book. And
that's so weird.
Yeah.
And now we can say that we've now done a little bit of
like
more alien stuff on the podcast.
That we could talk about that for a minute, but
I wonder if they know Braxy.
Okay, moving on to our last experience. Okay.
The scariest one, because so far
I think it's spooky.
I've been chill.
So, I'm gonna wrap up with one more story from Kristen Lee.
I hope I can handle it.
This story is actually an entire chapter of the book, but I'm not going to share the whole thing. Just the beginning and the end, which spooked me the most out of the book. So I already mentioned that you can pay for an overnight lock-in at the house.
$500.
And someone will come let you in and give you a quick tour and breakdown of the rules. So a team had rented the home for a night, and Kristen was supposed to go meet them for check-in, but her car battery died. So while she got it jumped, she called Kat Lang to do the check-in in her place. So she gets a call a little later from Kat, who's freaking out and says she was struck on the leg while in the basement. At the same time, the whole group heard the sound of a whip crack.
Ooh.
So she's out of there. She's leaving. She is so shaken up.
Well, and Kat works there. Kat's seen some stuff.
Yes. She has more experience, arguably, than Kristen.
Yeah.
This is her job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's freaked out. And since Kristen's car is running now, she goes to finish up the orientation. But Kat tells her that the house's energy is too violent tonight. She's like, we set up these rules. We need to follow them. The investigators have decided that they want to stay, but we know better. We should stay out.
Yeah.
Kristen is convinced she needed to finish the orientation. She and Kat have this little argument, which Kristen said in hindsight, they were being affected by the energy of the house because they never treated each other like that. So as they're talking, and Kat is talking about how the demonic entity is present in the house that night, Kristen is sitting in her car in the driveway
Of
Bellaire House. She has made it to the house now. In the driveway, and hanging on her rearview mirror, she has a pink rosary that Kat had given her. I'm to break the immersion, but we are sitting in the dark right now with like 2 candles lit, and I know you can see me from my laptop light, but I can only see your 2 eyes.
Oh, that's scary as fuck.
Not in like a scary way, but in a like I can only see how wide your eyes are from fear.
It's just white.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
so glad Jerry's home. I don't have to. I would not. Like, I would bring you with me, and we would have a sleepover.
Sorry. I mean, you can spend the night here if you want. I promise my house is safe. Okay. So hanging on her rearview mirror as she's sitting in the driveway, she has this rosary that Kat has given to her. As she is sitting there, she watches as the cross hanging right in front of her starts flipping until it is hanging upside down.
Classic demon.
So she takes a video to send to Kat, which, please send that to me, Kristen.
I was about to say, if you have that video, I'm going to pee my pants.
And Kat is telling her to leave.
Yeah.
And then her phone makes a weird noise and dies. So Kristen is like...
ignition, reverse, goodbye.
So Kristen is like, yeah, okay, I should go. But once again, her car won't start.
It was just jumped.
Yep.
My legs just feel like Braille. I don't know what is written on my legs, but it's a long message. It's like a novel.
Get out.
Jesus Christ.
So okay, so she knows that she has to go inside to see these people, maybe borrow a phone, you know.
I'm just gonna honk until they come out. Like,
so she's sitting in the car with her head down on the wheel, trying to A, calm herself down from the argument and that scare, and B, psych herself up to enter the house.
But don't put your head down, because then you can't see, and I need you to just be watching everywhere and not blinking.
All of a sudden,
fuck me,
she hears a bang on the car window. So she jumps up and screams.
Yep.
It turns out to be a neighbor boy.
Oh, god damn it. Freaking neighbor boys.
Named Austin, who apologizes for scaring her and asks if Lane is with her so that they can hang out.
Ugh. Not the time, Austin.
She's like, no, but I'll bring him here tomorrow so you guys can play.
I won't. There's a demon.
And she's like, you can go. I'm okay. Well, he opens her car door and tells her that he will accompany her to the house since she was, quote, old and a chicken.
Insult mean injury. Like, oh my god.
So she laughs him off and like sends him away, but he stays in the driveway to watch until she enters the house. Okay.
I'm not putting it past Emily to be influencing Austin.
So she then proceeds to finish the orientation with the group inside.
Okay. Kristen.
And she stays long enough for them to have a seance with her help. So long story short, the energy ramps up so high and things get said that are so emotional to the participants that they all wind up having to run outside of the house to regroup.
Yeah.
So at that point, Kristen remembers that she has to go pick up her son, so she asks if they'll be okay without her there.
No, we will not.
They are crazy, reply in the affirmative.
Oh.
So she leaves, her car starting up immediately.
Yeah.
So the team continues to investigate, and they get a bunch of activity and EVPs. They get so freaked out that when Kristen comes to check them out the next morning, she finds them all sleeping, huddled together in the middle of the living room in a salt circle.
Hell yeah.
So,
like, what happened that night?
One final bit. So, as promised, she brought Lane with her the next day. And after the team leaves, Austin comes over to play with him. And as they're hanging out, Kristen thanks, Austin for scaring her. She's laughing about it. And Austin asked her, what are you talking about?
What did I just say?
So she reminds him about the previous night and how he called her a chicken and got her out of her car to enter the house. And this kid looks at her weirdly and says, I was never here.
I could tell it was coming. And I didn't like it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
Nope.
Is the Bellaire House.
Fucking Emily Davis. How have I never heard of that house?
Right? Same.
Just, there's going to be so many places for you to edit in this where I'm just speechless because what do you even say to that?
Yeah.
Like, also, I mean, I'm glad to know that, like, that boy, isn't like a smartass. Like, oh, you're old and a chicken. Like, okay, Emily, check yourself.
Well, and I was like, oh, okay, that's horrifying that a ghost came out and she hallucinated, was affected or whatever. Mm-hmm. But then I went back and reread it. He opened her car door.
Yeah. Well, and I thought I was like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah. Boundaries, kid.
And that's when I thought, I was like, that's Emily. Emily is controlling him.
No, that is Emily. The shapeshifter.
Yeah, it was Emily. Emily, please don't come after me. Oh my god. This is without a doubt the scariest episode. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's the Bellaire House.
How are we going to top this? I don't know. I'm never going to top this.
That's okay. This was our big two-parter spooky
sweeps week. This was it. This is oh
we're
my
good.
god.
We're good.
I'll just not sleep.
So I think I said this at the end of last episode too, but I did not say everything that was in this book. Mm-hmm. There was so much. There was other stuff they talked with the Star People about.
Oh my god.
There was
what else did they predict?
There was specifics about investigator sessions and EVP quotes and you know,
Whew.
very personal experiences that people had with people who had passed that they got to talk to and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I did not include any of that because I'm not here to do a full book report. Mm-hmm. I wanted the general and the things that I could find from other sources. So if you want to, then the book is called Paranormal Confessions by Kristen Lee. And check that out for even more information on the batshit insane things that I just shared with you.
I'm trying to decide if I want to. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot. If you ignore the history stuff, the ghost stuff is a lot.
Oh my God. I'll be like, no, I can skip this. I know the history.
Yeah. Well, she sprinkles it in. Like, the whole book is going back and forth, back and forth. I don't know if I was clear about it last episode. But my research for this was insane because it was trying to find everything, but then also trying to put it in a cohesive
order.
Yeah. For all of you. So hopefully that worked and it didn't seem as insane to you as it did to me.
I mean, it seemed insane, but for other reasons.
Yeah.
Just its normal insaneness.
Yeah. But doing the research was all over the place. My Word document was a mess before I got it in a cohesive order.
I can't even imagine.
So hopefully that worked, but the book was good. Minus
2 thumbs up. Would recommend.
Well, I'll say 1 thumb up.
1 thumb up.
Just for the stress it gave me. But yeah, so that's all I got on the Bellaire House. And it's been investigated by all these TV shows. You can find it online.
And I've never heard of it.
I know.
Again, I apologize for all the noises that were fully involuntary.
The you flapping around is gonna stay in, so you can hear your chair just creaking.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Sometimes I can't get the words and just my body has to express it, and that was one of those times.
I wish everybody else could just see your facial expressions as it slowly got darker, and then I could just see your eyes.
Yeah. I'm so glad that your computer is facing you and I'm not just looking at your eyes like
me and my Italian hand the whole time just gesturing. Yeah.
And I'm
emphasizing.
Meanwhile, I'm like fully hiding in my shirt.
That's why I could only see your eyes.
Also that, yeah. I wasn't like this the whole time, but
I'm glad because that would ruin the audio.
Sometimes it's safer in there. I can't help it.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Anyway.
I hope all of that made up for the 2-week wait after the history dump.
If that wasn't good enough, then I don't know what is.
I'm also glad that we pushed back the recording date and I got to do all of that extra research.
Yes, because it was kind of up in the air of like, okay, Jordan's like, I think there's a lot more here than
I had only read the book.
Thought. Yeah. And I'm thinking it could maybe be longer. It could maybe be a 2-parter. Do we want to do this? We decided yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad we did. Mm-hmm. Even with all of the feelings I'm having in my body at the current moment, I'm still glad we did this. Yeah.
We'll have a little decompression after here.
Yes.
We'll turn on the lights. We'll put on a stupid video or something, and we'll decompress.
Yeah, we will have to. It's not an option.
I'm sorry. I apologize for the emotional damage I've given you.
It's fine.
That was another cool thing about the book was like at the end of not each chapter, but a lot of them, she would give a helpful hint of like, if you're having trouble with this, here's a little witchy remedy of like, here's a stone or a herb that could help you with whatever.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was an interesting book.
Kristen, you gotta up that historical research and accuracy, but other than that, I think you're fucking badass.
She doesn't claim to be a historian, I guess, so...
I mean, yeah, you could still you can Google, but
I want a word with her editor is what I want.
I don't know how she went in that house and finished the friggin' intro session with those people and did a seance and oh my god, I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while. Mm-hmm. This episode's gonna stay with me.
All right. On that note, while we sit and contemplate life, thank you very much for listening. If you want more, please follow us, subscribe whatever. You can find us wherever you listen to podcasts, and you can follow us on YouTube. We are on all of the social medias at eGags Podcast. You can reach out to us, submit your own experiences. If you have been to Bellaire House, if you have EVPs or videos, please, for the love of God, share them. I want something that we can share, or even if you don't let us share it with credit, then I still want to see it.
And Jordan can screen them for me, because at this point, I just don't even know, okay, if I can handle it.
So please reach out to us, egagspodcast@gmail.com. We have a website, egagspodcast.com. So thank you very much for listening. Let us know how you felt about having a 2-parter episode.
Yes.
And as always, this is Everybody's Got a Ghost Story.
What's yours?